I want you to decide something tonight. Do you trust God? I didn't ask you if you trust Pastor. I said, do you trust God? Do you believe that Jesus Christ is real? Then don't let anybody or anything change your mind on that. When you go through trouble and you go through trials, and guess what? You young people want to know something else this older folks can tell you? You will have trials. Things will go wrong, Sister Kayla. A lot of things are going to go wrong, Brother Dakota. The Bible says, Jesus said it this way, you will have tribulation. Things are going to get hard. But in those trials and in those troubles, listen, don't let the enemy confuse you. Don't let him tell you that there is no God. Don't let him tell you that you're better off out of church or you're better off without him. Because the minute he does that, he's just letting you sharpen your own sword. And maybe you or somebody else is going, guys, know where your help comes from. Be alert. Sober-minded. Can I tell you something else? If you are alert, Brother Jeff, I read in the Word also that if I know who my God is, that there is nothing the enemy can do to me. No weapon formed by man or by the enemy can harm me. What does that mean? That means that if I know who my God is, and I stand on His Word, it doesn't matter if I have money in my pocket or not. It doesn't matter if my belly's full or not. I know my God's got what? He's got me. Next time you start feeling like you can't figure it out or you feel like you're losing it, how many of y'all are, you teenagers, I know that happens to you. You get to a point you're like, I just can't stand it anymore. Well, hey, I want you to stop right that moment. And I hope those words ring in your ears. God's got this. God's got this. God's got me. Amen? Father, I'm going to believe you right now, God, that you're going to touch each one of us, Lord God. And I pray, Lord God, that this message tonight does not fall on deaf ears, but, Lord God, that we let it do what it is meant to do, Lord God. I am trying to sound a trumpet, break some jars and shine some lights on some things so that the enemy doesn't confuse us. God's people stood their ground. The enemy was the one that took their lives. God's people stood there. They knew who their hope was. They knew who they served. God, let us be those kind of people that when the world is going crazy, when things in life are going crazy, stand and see the salvation of the Lord. God, help us, Lord God, to stay alert, to be sober-minded, to know who it is we serve, to trust our God. God, don't let us be confused. Don't let Him lie to us. Pray, God, give us strength to do your will, to do your will, to do your will, to do your will, Lord God. God, we love you. God, we love you, Lord Jesus. Give you glory and honor today. The Bible also says that the devil is the father of lies. Sister Summer, when he tries to lie to you and confuse you, how are you going to stand against that? I know the Father of truth, amen? I know the God of truth. I know we had a lot of kids here tonight, but I want to tell you something. I felt like there were some adults in here that needed to hear this message tonight. I know things get crazy, guys, and I know sometimes we just don't understand what's going on. Don't let your misunderstanding and your not knowing get to the point of despair. Stay sober-minded. Stay alert. Realize that God's going to get you through this. Hey, listen, I've been through some tough times, Brother Mark. But here I stand. Come on. My God is still God. Amen? Doesn't matter what happens in this world. Doesn't matter what happens in my life. God is still God. How many of y'all going to believe with me? Amen? Amen. Amen. Hey, invite somebody to the movie night. Amen? Movie night. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Trust God.